All council members receive a weekly email regarding all of their meetings booked for the council chambers and the caucus rooms, in addition to the written notice that they receive if they're on an ad hoc committee. An ad hoc, for those of you who don't meet, are like subcommittee members meetings. There's generally several ad hoc meetings every month and there's 3 people on that committee. So I have to notify those three people, plus all involved, generally corporation counsel, the people who has submitted that letter to the council. It may be the mayor, it may be outside, it may be another corporation counsel, it might be a department head. So all these people have to be noticed through the mail. Let's see, forgive me if all council members receive this weekly email in addition to the written notice.
What do you have to say about that one?
Well, that one is very informative because she stated in that clip that she sends out an email to every single member of the Common Council about meetings that happen for the next week. Now, if that is the case, what happened to the Hispanic Center ad hoc committee meeting, and why wasn't that added in that email? And again, as I stated last week, she stated that the notification for the Hispanic Center ad hoc came after she sent the email, and I say to that, it's very easy to give a revision to that email saying, look, there's another ad hoc that was added to that event. Public notification, also in 2007, there was a grant agency ad hoc committee meeting that was done. Somebody filed a Freedom of Information complaint with the City of Danbury and the City Clerk saying that the notice for that particular meeting was not done 24 hours prior to the meeting. And the person who filed the complaint won against the City of Danbury and the City Clerk. In other words, the City Clerk was found in violation of FOI.
Okay.
These are problems. Okay. And you just can't say that. You just can't say that you just did the bare minimum in terms of informing people of a meeting, which you just put out a posting outside of City Hall and put out a posting in front of the Common Council chambers. We live in the 21st century. You should be able to do stuff on email, do stuff on the internet. And as Jane Diggs said during the Common Council meeting, that she checked the city website and she didn't see that ad hoc committee for the Hispanic Center on the city website. So, and that's a Republican saying this.
People who work for a living have a saying, sometimes to get along you have to go along. Well, I will not compromise my integrity of going along on this one. As I shared with the Republican caucus last night, this ad hoc meeting was not properly posted in the manner that it should have been. It should have been posted correctly by the city clerk.
The posting's not on the.
I know, but this has something to do with the entire ad hoc.
And it's open to debate whether it was not to make a statement like that.
No, but I think I need to proceed. I really do. I really think that I need to proceed with this.
Oh, proceed. Just let's try to keep your comments too.
Yeah, and this ad hoc meeting was not properly posted in the manner that it should have been by the city clerk, and to include persons who they wanted in this ad hoc meeting, and may I add, individuals from the community who have downplayed the importance of diversity within the city. I've checked with Corporation Counsel regarding what constitutes a legal meeting, but at this point, I'm fully beyond that point. I'm fully beyond that issue, and really want to speak this evening on the process. I'm talking about the process of what transpired almost 2 weeks ago. My remarks really are about inclusion and about race, because this is what the denial of funding for the Hispanic Center is all about. I know I was denied access or even knowing about this meeting because it was promoted in a very secretive and underhand manner by quite a number of the Republican leaders in the city clerk's office. I contacted the city clerk after learning of the meeting, and she stated she was too busy during the course of the week to post the meeting. I contacted the council president the day after the meeting was held, and he simply stated it was posted in the Common Council chambers.
Mrs. Diggs, you got to speak to the issue.
I am speaking.
The posting of the meeting is not up for vote tonight.
It's not up for vote, but
you can take this up on other manners besides.
This all comes.
Mr. Lee.
With all due respect to the chair, I wonder if the councilwoman could afford the latitude. It is a very touchy subject, and I'm sure she's not going to dwell on that. And it is the legislative body to debate any issue.
Okay.
And I would expect the chair to forward that around to
All right, well then I have another motion.
Hold on. Mr. Levy doesn't have the floor here for a second. I appreciate his comments, and we certainly want to afford some latitude on Mrs. Dick's comments. But the issue, as it relates to whether it was posted or not posted, is really germane to the issue of funding the Hispanic Center. So as much as you can keep your comments tight to that would be appreciated.
It really is focused on the Hispanic Center because I think it was all racially motivated. But
Your Honor, just for a couple of points of clarification, there were some things that were said by council members tonight about this meeting not being properly posted, and I would just like to say that I have in front of me the meeting notice that was posted and it was stamped, received in the town clerk's office on Monday, May 19th at 9:35 a.m., which was well before the 24-hour minimum that's required by state statute, and that this meeting was also posted on the website for view of council members to look at the city website, and I just want to let the members know that that was there and it was marked, and that although what our city clerk does is a courtesy to all of us, isn't mandatory by law, and the committee was called for the 22nd after that weekly notice was sent out, and it just missed the posting on that because of its timeliness.
Thank you, Mr. Cavo. Let me just note to the council that if you do have a concern about a specific issue, let the chairman of a particular committee know so that they notify you specifically when they do schedule a meeting so there's no confusion in the future related to that. Mrs. Diggs.
thank you, Your Honor. There wasn't any confusion on my part. I didn't know that the meeting was being posted. I look at my computer email every day. I didn't see it. I actually came into City Hall on Monday. I did not see anything in City Hall in terms of the posting.